Hi everyone, my name is Shikha, and today I wanted to speak to you guys about how important I think it is to have a mastermind group. So, whenever we start a new venture, a lot of times, obviously, we're doing it on our own. We don't have a group of people that we're partnering with. It might be a family venture, but a lot of times we're isolated. We're doing it on our own. We've decided, I want to take the plunge. I want to take this first step. I want to start my own online business, or I want to start my blog, or whatever it might be. I want to start a new diet. I want to quit my job and go travel. There's a billion things that we're all looking forward to doing, but a lot of times what we're doing is isolating. Everyone else is living the traditional kind of life. They're going to work 9 to 5. They're getting married, and waiting for that mystical time of 65 when they're going to retire. So if you're doing anything that's a little bit different from all of this stuff, you're going to be alone in it. You're going to be a little isolated. You're going to feel like you don't know what you're doing. A lot of times when I'm sitting on my own, writing my blog posts or doing these videos, I wonder, I'm like, what am I really doing? And I feel really, really alone, and it feels miserable. It doesn't feel like you're working on your dreams because you just feel lost and alone. And I know that feeling myself, and I know a lot of people who have experienced that feeling. And so for them, I absolutely recommend that you find some sort of group, some sort of mastermind group who is kind of working on the same kind of goals as you. So if you're starting an online business, then find a group of people who are starting an online business as well, and corroborate with them. Just spend time with them, ask them questions, tell them when you're feeling, alone or lost or fearful or doubtful or anxious. Get feedback from them and use them as a resource, and a support group. The reason I actually mentioned that you should kind of have this mastermind group, and also the fact that they should be kind of separate from your family and friends, is because our family and friends really care about us and they love us to death, and obviously that's not something to question. But what happens with love and care, it becomes very subjective. And what they want you to do is that they want you to have an easy life. They don't want you to struggle. They don't want you to go out and try different things. They're worried for you. They want you to be happy. So in order to make sure that you don't, if you don't go back to them, they'll want to kind of pull you back into the traditional way of living, just because they care about you and they love you. And so, in order to have a mastermind group, I totally recommend you kind of keep it separate from the people that love you. Doesn't necessarily mean that a mastermind group might not love you or care about you, but they know what you're striving towards because they're striving towards the same thing. And that kind of creates a really, really powerful sort of energy. It's like a bubble around you. And these people are the people that you can go to when in the middle of the night you're working on something and you feel like, I have no idea what I'm doing. What am I doing here? Where am I going from here? Why can't I just live a normal life? La la la. So when you get all of these random thoughts coming at you, you can just message your mastermind group like, I'm feeling stressed, I'm feeling anxious, I'm feeling lost. Please, please, please send some good energy my way, or tell me what I'm doing wrong, and etc. And they will support you. They'll get you through the miserable times and through the happy times. And you'll be able to go back to them every single time you feel that urge to quit, that urge to give up. And they will push you forward. They'll keep on pushing you forward. They'll keep on telling you, no, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, and we're here for you. And who doesn't need that kind of support and energy around them, right? So, a couple of things about finding a mastermind group. There's a lot of meetup groups right nowadays, where you can go in and find someone who's working on the same kind of things as you. Maybe they're starting a new business, entrepreneurs, online business people, bloggers, life coaches, if that's what you're doing, fitness trainer, personal trainers. There's a million meetup groups where you can go and meet with like-minded people who are working on the same kind of things as you. And so that's one way to do it. Obviously, there's other ways you can find a mastermind group. Maybe you had no idea, but there are a bunch of people in your company that are working on things that something new, if you are working 9 to 5, and there's if you go online, the internet is an amazing resource. There's a billion discussion forums and chat groups and things like that you can kind of join in. So the problem isn't that you won't be able to have a hard time finding a group of people. It's finding a group of people that you can actually relate to, that you can actually trust completely, that you can tell them anything and know that they will have your back. So you might have to kind of join a group, see how you feel around them. If you don't like it, join another group, and it'll be like a process of a trial and error. But when you do find your tribe, when you find your group of people that are going to be your support group, you are going to grow at astonishing rates. I promise you this. Having that support group behind you is just going to change your life. It's going to be a game changer for you, because these people, first of all, they're bringing new perspectives to your life. They're bringing new ideas to your life, but they're going to be supporting you through all of the hard times. If you're isolated, you will give up. In this scenario, you would have someone saying, no, you can't give up. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Keep on going at it. I'm here for you. And you will. And eventually you're going to succeed. And you're eventually going to be that mentor, that person for someone else. And pay it forward, So I hope this video helps you a little bit. I do totally recommend that you find a group of your own. I'm obviously here for you if you have any questions. You can message me anytime. Again, my name is Shikha, and I hope that you have an amazing week, an amazing life. Signing off now, and talk to you soon.